Well, welcome everyone to race number 22. We're here at the Kansas Speedway night. Cole Colby is on pole for tonight's race, and here's your
drivers,
race
start your engines!
Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to race. Pace car is rolling off. Okay. So, Johnny Cox after Watkins Glen has a 29-point lead. I think that's the biggest we've seen. 29 points is quite a bit. But we still got this race and 2 more races left to catch up. Snow Chaser is back to second. Tobin McCoy is back up to third. Angela in the 45 car is down to 4th place. And our pole sitter Cole Colby remains in 5th. The 51 team has jumped up to 6th place. 6 spots gained for that team. And they could be in the hunt. Tim Randolph gained 4 positions. He's up to 7th. Josh Harmon drops a spot. He is 8th. Austin LeGrand is up a spot. He is 9th. And Colin Bear is up, or it's down 4. He is 10th. Alright, so we're ready to race here at Kansas Speedway. Still got plenty of time for some drivers. As the pace car pulls off, we're ready to go green. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Kansas Speedway. 53 already making it 3 wide for the race lead. Could tonight be the night? Had that flip at Watkins Glen while fighting for the race lead. And now he's back in front. But maybe not for long. Here comes the 39. Alexander Rowe on the inside line. Campbell Marsh, Tobin McCoy also there 4 wide for the race lead. Not going to work. The 39 goes around. And this is going to hurt. And up and over. And so is Tim Randolph. How many cars is this going to take out? More cars piling in. Still wrecking. Oh, there goes a 51 on his side. There's a 45 involving another crash. Did not take long at all. And looks like the 53 will take the yellow. There it is. Caution is out. Alright, yellow is out. Let's take a look at the replay. 4 wide coming for the race lead, coming to complete the first lap. Campbell Marsh in the 98 was the one who got into the 39, but they were 4 wide. I think everyone has a little bit to blame or something. Well, the 39 came back up, collected the 5 in front of the 66, goes barrel rolling into the wall, nearly climbed over the wall to hit the fence. Luckily, he did not. Then Tim Randolph also upside down. Cole Colby's in it, who just got the pole, and he's got some damage to the front end there. The 36 with heavy damage again. The 45. Past few races haven't been so good. It just got clipped with the 5. Yeah, they needed a good run tonight, and it just got a lot harder. Also got the 11 of Stephen Oakes. There's the 18 of Lighting Place also involved. Didn't take out too many cars. Most of them was able to make it through, surprisingly. But, yeah, oh, actually, maybe, well, a few more wrecking up front. Oh, we see the 19's in it, the 31's in it. Oh, yeah, the 19's got heavy damage. They all need good runs here. Stephen Oakes ends up spinning out. I thought he kept it straight. Yeah, Clopper's a 45. He goes up into the outside wall. So he locks it up. I guess he thought he was spinning out, so he locks the brakes. And then there's the 19, the Snow Chaser. Head on into the 11, and then also collects the 31 and gets Brad Cheston and Ryan Butcher. 2 cars just squeezed by. But another big wreck here, yeah, I guess you could say. So that piled up a couple more guys. There's Tim Randolph in the 66, who's 7th entering this race. Yeah, he does not need this at all. None of them. A lot of contenders were involved in that one. Let's go on board with Hernandez here. Yeah, he just gets swept up. Yeah, and he tips over Tim Randolph on his roof. Don't think it didn't look like he went back on all fours either. But what a wreck. Well, Kansas is no stranger to flips and big ones. It's pretty common here, especially here at Kansas Speedway. And there's a 20, nearly flipping over the 51. But it was able to get back on all four wheels. There's our points leader. He was able to get through, I think. Did he get involved in the second crash? Nope. Came to a stop. All good. Alright, let's take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So, take a look there. 34 cars are left. 33 of them on the lead lap. Here we go. Green flag's out. Back underway. Nathan Norman with a great restart. Three wide, it looks like. Paul Marsh in 98 gonna make another aggressive move. Now jump him up to third. 9 car way up the track. 4 wide again. Oh, and Green's gonna go on the wall. And oh, that's gonna collect the 78. Locks it down. Heavy damage. No one else? Alright. Let's take a look at the replay. Orman's the leader. Well, they're 4 wide again. Tobin McCoy and then Tony Green. Green got pushed from Aquino in the 91. 9 car was able to get away quickly, but Gabriel in the 70 was the unlucky driver to rear end the 78. Look at the 18 just threading the needle right there. I think it was the only one to go through the middle because he had no choice, or she had no choice. Yeah, tough break for the 78. Couldn't get through. Was the only one involved. Didn't clip anybody else. Quickly just locked down the brakes. He knew his car was done, so didn't attempt to save it or anything, or keep rolling. So yep, that is what. So 2-car wreck. Pretty big wreck for the 78, but overall, yeah, it wasn't crazy this time. All right, we'll take you back to the restart. All right, so we're gonna try this again. We have yet to get our green flag lap in, and we are already 10 laps, past 10 laps into the race. Or completed 10 laps, what am I saying? So Nathan Orman in the 1 is our leader here. Nathan Orman has quite a few top 5s and top 10s, but this one team has been awful consistency-wise. It's 5 top 5s and 6 top 10s, but a 23.24 average finish. And he's 36th. Alright, here we go for the restart. Green flag is out, and this time Contreras with a good jump. Really good jump. The 98 looks like he's hungry for another win here. His first victory pushed him up into the top 25. Looking for another. Might get him into the top 10 maybe, or top 15. Riley Sampson in number 92. Let's see if he can make it 2 in a row. He'll be the 5th driver to win 2 races. He's up to 2nd. Got 4 wide racing in the mid-pack. Now they're clear of 3 wide. 3 wide's okay. Perfectly fine. There's a 9 of Tobin McCoy running in 14th here. 3rd in the points, 30 points back. Where's Johnny Cox? Is he back here? No, he can't be back here. There he is. Skip them. 19th, the last time he crossed the line. Will he play it safe? Maybe. Still want to get that win though. And nope, there goes the 07. Round he goes. Then, oh, just touches the wall with the nose. Caution is out. Contreras in a 53, the leader. At the moment, they'll race back to the line. big lead here for the 53. Yeah, he is on the tear right now. And he'll take the yellow. Alright, yellow is out. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's see. The 07 car just getting turned as we saw. The 18 just came up. Had a good run on him, but he came up a little bit too high. Hooks him. Spins him around. And luckily no one was coming. Well, they were, but Jonathan Wong in the 36 was the closest, and the 07 just hits the wall. Nothing much to it. Let's go on more with Wong. Let's see how close it was. It may not look that close on slow motion, but them going 180 miles an hour, great job. Just got on the brakes just a little bit, slowed it down just enough to avoid a terrible wreck. And one more time on the 07's on board. So, just a spin and a touch to the wall. Don't think it's a big deal here. But I'm pretty sure he's going to have some words with the 18 car before this, after this race, or maybe during the race if they catch up again. Yeah, just a touch at 45 miles an hour. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So Luke Gunterras in the 53 out in front. Riley Sampson, the Glen winner, on the outside row. Riley Sampson gained 8 spots with that victory, pushing him up to 17th place. Pace cars off, getting ready to go green. Green flag is waving, back underway. 92 beats 53 to the line, but not good enough of a restart. There's Terry Bull in the 27. Does he need to win another race? I think he does. He is dropping big time. 5 positions lost for this 2017 after Watkins Glen. He is 13th in points. He's outside of the top 10. He has to win. Now running in third. That's not enough. Now going for second here. Orman with the one car with the small block. Gotta run this time. The 53 team. He's not doing so bad himself in the points. A win would definitely be a huge boost. Well, he was top 10. He lost 3 spots after that flip he had. Then got caught up in another crash. And speaking of crash, I knew I heard something. We're under yellow again. And oh, it's another pile up on the back straightaway this time. Lots of cars involved. No, they're still wrecking each other. And the 53 takes the yellow once again. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Well, let's take a look. You can already see they're 5 wide. They're 5 wide. The 35 kind of drifts up the racetrack. Got a little tight. Then the 2 and the 8 car get together into the wall off the exit of 2. Connor Breton gets a piece. Kenny Johnson gets a piece. But then they start to stack up. And then they all start coming in hot. 14 to 36 to 7 and the 16. Then the 10. And no one's got brakes. They all just smashed into each other. Then the 51 just catches at. Oh, and Anthony Green involved. So more cars to the junkyard here. Here's Ryan Butcher nearly launching Brad Chesson upside down as well. Wong also caught some air. Let's go on more with the 16 car first. He goes down low, but then the 7 gets into the 43. And after that, I mean, they're just along for the ride. And there's the 07 who had that spin, that last caution, but he ends up getting involved in this big wreck. So this will definitely take him out. Yep, he was on the top lane. Could have been a path there if Addison didn't get collected. And there's a 36, and then there's a 14. So a big wreck this time on the back straightaway this time. But of course, still nothing compared to the first one we had. And there's a collision again. I'll take the 51 out, possibly green as well. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. I believe that's our 4th caution of the day. Here we go. So 27 drivers left. Everyone's on a lead lap. Luke Contreras again will lead us to the green. Will tonight finally be the night? Green flag's out, back underway. Orman with a great restart. Again, that outside line. Some kind of magic there. Three wide back there, nearly 4 wide I saw. Really bunched up here. Johnny Cox to the 21, making up a lot of ground here. He was the one on the low side, making it 5 wide, and they're 4 wide, bouncing off each other. They keep it straight for the time being. The 18's on the apron trying to get back onto the racing surface, but Cole Sampson's not letting him, or letting her. Now there's room, maybe not. The 28 up into the wall. Yep, collects Campbell Marsh. No further contact there. Yeah, I knew it was getting into the wall there. 4 wide again, 5 wide. Oh, pushing and shoving. There goes the 4. Oh, collects the 21, the 92, and the 35. Oh, and the 28. Just clobbered him. And again, Johnny Cox almost flips over the 35 car. And we're going to race it back to the line. At least the top 3 will. With 6 to go. Orman the leader. Contreras got a slight run here. He looks to the low side. Here he comes. To the inside line, not enough. So Orman will take it. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Oh, a lot of going on here on this lap. So they're almost 5 wide again. I mean, they kind of were. Actually, no, they weren't. So 4 wide. 92, and then the 4 collects the 35. The 91 got lucky and got away from that. Collects Johnny Cox, our points leader. Yeah, he'll take a hit. Then, yep, there's the 28. Just clobbered him. Didn't hit him too hard. Or maybe he did. He quickly gets that thing down to the apron. He knows he's out. Yeah, not a lot of cosmetic damage, but a lot of internal damage. Let's go on board with the 21 car. Yeah, he was slowly chipping away, but he caught himself in a bad spot on the outside line. Maybe the preferred line coming off the turn, but he get boxed in. They wrecked down on the inside line, and yeah, nowhere to go. Riley Sampson, our most recent winner, and everything looks to be okay, but then it gets to the 35 again, nearly flips him over, and that's gonna end his night. Let's go on board with the 28 car. We'll review the other incidents right after this. Come on, there we go. Austin Lagrange. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of damage, but there is. No one else was involved after that, just a 28. Damn, oh man, yeah, just caught him in a bad spot. Just caught him. Right in the quarter panel. So, alright. So, take a look at the previous incidents. So, there's a 29 and the 18. I thought the 29 was going to get turned and the 18 was going to spin out another driver. So, she's trying to shove her way back up. And there was more contact entering turn 1. Looks like a little payback there, a little message being sent, but they go up the racetrack. And I thought the 29 was going to get hooked and go right into the wall. But a 28 kind of swiped the 29. Little teammates right there. All 3 4s right there too. Obviously not on purpose, but yeah. So this was the preferred outcome. Usually that does not happen. Campbell Marsh in a 98. Also gets swept in. Both into the wall, but not that hard. Although I think in real life that might have skewed the wheel a bit. Maybe. I mean, if it happens in iRacing, then yeah. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, 2 laps to go when we take the green flag. This is a regular restart. Nathan Orman on the inside, Luke Contreras on the outside. The first row looking for their first win. The second row looking for their second win. Here we go. Pace car is already in. Better get that box ready just in case we get a caution. And green flag is out. And Contreras, massive restart. Really, really good. Orman caught sleeping on the wheel here. Terry Bull giving him a push. Now he looks to the inside for second. That's going to help a little bit. Nope, the one's got the run off the outside. Oh, little pushing and shoving again, but they keep it straight. White flag. One more lap to go. A 0.3 of a second lead here. Can the one catch him? It's going to be hard. The 9 car is back here in 5th. Tyson Aquino 6th there. Nope, I think he's finally going to do it. A slow car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow. Okay, never mind. He's coming down pit road. Be a battle for second. Checkered flag is out, and Luke Contreras finally gets it done, and he'll win it at Kansas. We got second there. The 1 still hung on for second there, and the 38. Third, then 27, and then the 9. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it. Luke Contreras finally wins one. And he gets it done after a handful of close ones like Darlington and then Watkins Glen. He had that flip and there were 3 wide coming to the yellow. But finally got one in, and that's going to give him a big boost in the points. Nathan Orman earns his 6th top 5 finish. But second place will finish here tonight. Good run still, but this one team, despite the amount of top 5s and top 10s, yeah, they needed a win. Fitzwater Sr. getting 3rd. Terry Bull, a great run. He needed that too. 4th place finish. This could give him a jump as well. And Tobin McCoy getting 5th. But that will not give him, I don't think anyone's going to take the points lead away from Johnny Cox tonight. And then Tyson Aquino, Skylar Taylor, Cole Sampson, Josh Harmon, and Check Lighting Blaze, the rest of the top 10. And then the 2 and then the 98. Yeah, well, 2 retired. I was afraid a 2 car was going to affect the outcome, and I was going to jinx the 53. That would have been terrible. But did he crash? He just retired. He didn't even bother finishing the race. Okay, no, he just... Okay. No, nothing happened. Alright, so here is the rest of the race results. Typical Kansas race, kind of like a super speedway. A lot of wrecks, a lot of big ones, and a lot of flipping. Yep, so that concludes tonight's race here at Kansas Speedway. 2 more races left. We'll take you to victory lane.